Yeah.
Yo,
That's the most unintimidating I've ever seen. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode, 43? Let's just go with that. My name's Christian, and I'm back here with the regular discussers, if you will. Tarun, Haran, and Harsha. How's everybody doing?
discussers?
All right, bet. Okay.
Why do we go with discussers? I don't know about that.
We always say, and we're back with the regular boys.
Yeah, man.
We-
It's a
I think
discussion sometimes, so we're discussers.
I think we had this conversation before, and we said that we should call each other men or something, like the regular men.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
said
wasn't
that.
ready for that
Yeah.
yet.
When I tried that like a couple weeks ago, you guys laughed. So
Yeah, it didn't
Well,
sound
then
right.
then
and
it
just the
worked.
discusser sounds better though.
Yeah, I
No.
think so.
Oh. Well,
Yes.
we'll see.
Let's discuss.
Indeed.
I had a pretty good week. Day yesterday. The rest of my week was kind of whatever. So for those of you who don't know, I ordered a PS5 as a bundle from GameStop, and it came with like some BS, like a PS5 webcam and like a extra, like a headset that was some like weird third party company, and an extra controller, and basically, I mean, I didn't want any of that extra shit other than the PS5, obviously. So then, I got it delivered yesterday, and then I went to GameStop, and I had read online on Reddit before that people had like actually gone into GameStop and were able to return the extra shit from the bundle, even though that's like against policy or whatever. So I went to the first GameStop, and it didn't work. The lady behind the counter was like, "Yeah, it's against GameStop policy," and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty frustrating." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that." I said, "Okay." So then I went to the next GameStop, and I walk in with all my shit, and then I put it on the counter. I was like, "Yeah, hey, I'm like, I'm just here to return this stuff." And he's like, "Okay, okay," and then he looked at the items in like a weird way, and he's like, "Oh, is this part of a bundle?" And I was like, no, honestly, I mean, like, I couldn't tell you, like, my dad bought it, so I have no idea. And then and then he's like, "Oh, okay, let me just look it up, because I need to know if it's a bundle or not, because if it's a bundle, I can't return it." And at this point I was like, fuck, are you kidding me? Like, he's definitely gonna look it up and it'll be like, this is a bundle. I mean, like, how will the computer lie?
Mhm.
He looked it up, and then like a minute later, he like smiled. He's like, yeah, okay, I figured it out. Yeah, it's not a bundle, so we're good to go here. We can, we can return it. We can return it. So at this point, like, I was telling, I think I told part of this story to Christian and Haran yesterday, but I was wearing a mask, and I was just like geeking under my mask. I was so glad that he couldn't like read my facial expressions. But I was like, dude, who is this guy, bro? how did he get the computer to lie to him? But yeah, I got like $250 back from that bundle price. So I got like the PS5 for the regular price, the digital one. So it's like $400. So it's pretty gassed. And then today after work, I played a game of Warzone. Bro, it's kind of hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the controller, it's because before I'd always play COD on like my old Xbox 360 controller, but now it's
Yeah.
like my first time like really switching off, and it's pretty funky.
Wait, what? Is it the same controls though?
No.
Oh, really?
What do you mean?
Wait, like the PS5 controller and the Xbox 360 not the same controller?
I mean, they're more similar than like the Xbox and the ones that we have, like the DualShock,
Mhm.
But I guess they're not the exact same because like have you seen the what's it called, like the shell on it is like made out of like the X triangle square whatever. I don't know, if you look at the shell of the controller, it's really detailed and kind of weird, but it's
It has,
a different jump than just like going from like the one that we have to
Yeah.
like an Xbox one. Yeah.
I think it's much better than the DualShock 4. I think it's closer to an Xbox controller just because it's like bigger. But it has a good grip and whatnot. Yeah.
Wait, so the GameStop guy didn't ask you for a receipt or anything? Like, how did he?
Yeah, so people on Reddit actually told me that I shouldn't take the receipt that like I got in the email because
Mhm.
in there it shows that it's a bundle.
Yeah.
Instead they
Yeah.
said take the packing slip because on the packing slip like return label that came with the delivery, it just says like every item that's in the box, but it doesn't say that it's all bundled together. And so I guess when
Mm.
he saw that, he just like entered the numbers. He's like, "Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know
Yo,
how
this
it
guy's
works, but-
kind of an idiot, bro.
yeah, man. But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
I mean, if
You-
I was working at GameStop, I would try to do the same thing. Like, why do I care if it's a bundle or not? You know,
Yeah.
just trying to help the people out.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's against policy and you do it, like, can you get fired from that? I don't know.
Most definitely, right? I feel like.
Hey, man,
I mean, definitely at least a warning.
imagine getting fired from GameStop.
Yeah, there's probably not such high demand that they're gonna like fire and replace you so fast. Like whatever.
Dude, let me just
Like,
say
so
though,
they probably-
like when I went into both the GameStops, it was so fucking dead. Like I was the only person in there, and everything on the shelves was like completely stocked. Like I don't think anyone actually goes into the GameStop anymore. 'Cause, I mean, why would they? But, yeah.
Dude, imagine if everybody does the digital version of like the PS5s
Yeah.
anymore. Dude, GameStop's just not gonna exist.
Actually, my brother was telling me that GameStop's doing like they got a new CEO and he's doing some like crazy shit. They're getting rid of a lot of the stores, and then in some of the stores, apparently gonna have like coffee shops or some shit. I think that's what he said. Yeah, I don't know, but I think
Yo,
it's just,
they
like-
are appealing to the wrong audience.
No, but it kind of makes sense, right? Like they definitely don't need as many stores.
Yeah.
and
They
I
just
think
make
if
like
they-
gaming
Oh,
cafes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I was
exactly.
thinking.
Yeah, gaming cafe.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
That's cool.
I think it's smart. I mean, I would still wouldn't.
I mean, I
go,
feel like that
but-
would probably be more of a feature than them trying to sell discs.
Yeah. Mhm.
Truman left out an important part of the story where before he went to those GameStops, he went to Target and bought another PS5. Um,
Yeah.
Wait, Jordan, you went to Target or
and-
you bought it online?
Yeah, he bought it online.
I woke up and I got a notification saying that Target restocked, and then I bought
okay.
it, and then they were like, "Hey, you can just pick it up in the same day," and I was like, "Oh, okay, bet."
Yeah, and then he was expecting the other PS5 because he wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to return it or not to come like in a week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So my man's wound up with two. He went from 0 PS5s when he woke up to 2 PS5s by the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I mean, clearly he's a selfish guy, so he needs both PS5s, right? But he was, generous enough to the rest of us to
make it a
know-
giveaway on the podcast.
And Christian won the giveaway.
Yeah. You guys missed out. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it was a giveaway with a $500 entry fee. But yeah, so basically, the short and the long of it is, I'm getting a PS5. Yay! But I did pay a lot of money for it. But no, it was cool. I'm excited. The only PS5 game that I'm going to be able to own is FIFA, so that's great. But I'm excited to see like the graphics and everything.
Mhm.
It
Are you gonna
looks
sell your
nice.
PS4?
Bro, I'll get like $30 for it. I don't even really see the point of it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I guess I kind of just keep it in case, Maybe I could use it as like a DVD player or something,
A Blu-ray player. What the fuck
Yeah.
happened to Blu-ray?
Dude, somebody told me that they had a Blu-ray collection like within the last like 2 months, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what year it is? Like, who has a Blu-ray
I feel
collection?
like Blu-ray was just a thing for like early 2010s, and then everyone just
Mhm.
forgot about that. It was, I guess everything just became
Yeah.
Blu-ray, so no one everyone stopped like advertising it as a Blu-ray DVD.
I don't even know the last time I bought a DVD period rather than a Blu-ray
Yeah.
DVD,
I used to get movies at Redbox and they were advertised like an extra 99 cents get you a Blu-ray DVD.
Yeah.
So, Turin, did you buy a game or are you just playing Warzone like for free?
I haven't bought a game yet, but as soon as this is over, I'm thinking about buying the new Spider-Man.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was looking at because I bought GTA 5 on Xbox 360, and then I got GTA 5 again on PS4, and then they were like, "Oh, there's a PS5 version of the GTA 5." I was like, "Okay, well, before I do this and just like get another GTA 5 for the fucking third time, I'll like look up videos of like the differences." Bro, this has no fucking differences on the version of the PS4 to PS5 other than like it loads faster and it handles a little bit
Hey,
better.
loading fast
Like,
is a big dub though.
I know,
Those
but
loading screens just to fucking just take eons, bro.
I mean, it's not a
I know,
$70
no.
dub though.
yeah,
definitely
like I'm
not.
not gonna pay. Like I think they're only $40 because like it's an old game, but I definitely don't think that they were expecting to have 3 fucking console like
Jumps.
types to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody said that like the PS3 had 3 GTAs or GTA 4, GTA 3, and GTA 2. I think were all on like PS3, and then GTA 5 was PS3, PS4, and PS5.
Mhm.
So
But it's probably because with GTA 5 they can just keep on like updating it, right? As opposed to on like
yeah,
PS3.
they've
yeah.
done that. But yo, if you're
I mean,
still
GTA
playing
5 is like
GTA
people's
5
favorites, right? Out of like all of them. I feel like, I mean, I don't know.
I'm-
I guess I guess like when I like really got into gaming, that's when like GTA 5 also was like at its peak, like in 2014 and stuff. And like I
Yeah.
guess like all I saw people play for a long time. So I don't know. Maybe like the
I
old
mean-
GTA's also like popped up. I wasn't really into gaming, or at least
It
PlayStation
is
gaming back
fun.
then.
It is fun, but like I don't think it's like spending what it would be like $190
Yeah.
for the. I mean, it's a good game, but if you're still playing GTA Online like religiously and you're like level 1,000, dog, I don't know what to tell you. Moving on, we had some fun things happen this week, didn't we? Notably, for us, yesterday, we got the 46th president of the United States, Joseph R. Biden. I never really knew presidents' full names until I heard this man's full name repeated time and time and time and time and time again.
What's the R?
We can't say that word.
Yeah, bro, I was about to say that.
Wait, what do you have against
Really
Biden?
good guy.
No, I don't. I have nothing against Biden. What's his? I don't know what it is.
Oh, then
either.
why do you think he's the R word?
Wait, I don't.
Yo, we can.
We just.
Just
Wait, what do you mean R word? It's the R word, not R word.
Oh my god, that was so dumb. Wait, but no, what actually is it? It's probably some white shit.
Robin
Like
Nett.
Ralph.
what?
Robinette. Yes.
Is that
Say it
actually
again?
what it is?
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
Robin et ETTE.
Robinette.
Robinette.
Bro, what the fuck? He's a girl.
No,
not
that'd
right.
be Robin.
Robinette.
I've never heard of the
That's what
name
the-
Robinette though.
No.
That's what the
some
Celtics did to the
classic
Nets,
white
bro.
people shit.
Robinette.
Ha.
Ah. Good old 2013 trade joke.
Okay.
Well, out of the inauguration, all I see on Twitter now is that Bernie meme.
That's true.
I'm,
That's kind
I'm
of
already kind of annoyed after. I thought it was funny like yesterday and like this morning, and then
Mhm.
nah, I just don't find it funny anymore.
Did you see the J. Cole like album Photoshop?
Yeah.
that was the funniest
that was
one.
funny.
That the way I see it is, as soon as Sports Center jumps on a meme, that's when it's dead for me. Honestly, I feel like Sports Center always just takes the meme too far, and then it's like everyone, like literally every person in the comments is like you guys always fucking ruin everything. Like, why do you guys have to tweet? It's really embarrassing.
Bro, like, listen, I don't have anything against the guy, but Sports Center IG has just started posting flight react videos. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
what's the point of you just taking this dude's YouTube videos and you take like 3 different 15-second cuts? And it's literally the same thing every game. It's like, Curry, man, it's so inspirational. And then it's just fucking. And he's like, the Warriors, or some shit like that, bro. It's like, hey, yo, funny, sure. But funny the 10th time? Not really.
Something Bleacher Report always does it better than ESPN. I feel like when it comes to like relating to the meme culture.
I agree. Yeah.
Dude, the people that edit their shit they're so good.
Yeah, they actually have
Yeah,
insane
they
editors.
actually have really good, like artists and stuff.
Yeah.
I've always wondered about like obviously they go into like I don't know, let's say the Super Bowl, right? And you know the 2 teams that are playing, and you like always see the like graphic or drawing or whatever of like the team that won. But I want to see like all of the like lost graphics that they never got to use because like the other teams lost. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
But I feel like they post that, it's just gonna like make those fans so hurt. Like for what?
No,
could've
I
been.
know. I mean, I know why they don't post it, but like,
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool to see like the lost, posts or
Hey,
whatever.
go get a job for BR and leak it.
Yeah.
Bro,
Edward
Turner's
Snowden
so
their
hard to
ass.
work for. Turner's so hard to get into, bro.
What do you mean? We got connection to Atlanta.
Bro,
So
you think
Oh,
that motherfucker
just
in
be like,
Conley
just in your resume, just be like, I survived Conley, and like, holy shit, come in
for 1 weekend?
Yeah, perfect.
Do you
Charles
think-
Barkley and Spike Lee are talking to us next week on Zoom.
Dead ass?
Like
Yeah.
us, like on the podcast?
No shot.
Oh no, at work.
Oh, insane.
Wait, they go live thing? Like you can like
The-
interact with them?
Yeah,
You
you
can
can like
ask them
submit
questions?
questions. Nah.
Yo,
Wait, why
can you
not?
ask him if they'll come on the podcast?
Yo,
Like,
please.
No shot, bro.
You have to. You
It
have
doesn't
Charles
hurt to ask.
Barkley?
Wait, unless you have like a 1 question limit, then don't make that your question. But
Yeah, I have like we can fill out a form. I think before I didn't actually read it, but I had to figure that out.
Wait, why don't you
Oh.
want to send a question, bro? I get it's like pick at their.
I
NBA's
never
lines.
I never do that in any setting like that. To ask a question or raise my hand.
No, but like this one, they don't even know who you ask. You're not asking the question.
Yeah, I
right?
have to see if it's like I have to like ask it like in the call or is it just before. But if it's before, then yeah, I'll think about submitting a question.
Oh, no. If it's during the call, dude, and nobody said anything for like 15 seconds, bro, you should be like, "Hey, yo, Charles, I have a podcast. Would you come on?"
No, I'm not talking about the
Fucking-
podcast. Just like ask him anything, Get to talk to Charles Barkley. That's a cool opportunity. Not many
Hmm.
people can say that.
At the very least, Harsha, if it's a live chat room questions thing, just put our at in there. Put the Instagram at.
Yeah,
Or just put the
type-
Spotify link in there. The long ass one.
and type PogChamp.
Holy shit! No, we should get him to say. We should just get him to say something for our podcast, and that could be like our intro or like something like an intro.
Oh,
or like
that'd be
ad.
fire. Yeah. Harsha, do we have to pay you to do it?
Why,
No,
why
I
the
can do
fuck
it
are we
for free.
paying him to plug his own podcast?
Don't ask questions
hell
if you're
are you
not
talking about?
prompted.
No, because if we have to pay him to do it, then that would be an amazing place to put our ad for this week.
Oh my god. We're not even close to
been like-
halfway through though.
It's been like
That's
10
okay.
minutes.
Early ad, bro.
Hey, yo, no, fuck it. We're having 2 ads this week. All right, guys, welcome back to part 2 of 3 because we're gonna have 2 ads this week. Fun fact. But speaking of ads, so every time I watch a video on YouTube, this also relates to what Tarun was talking about, and somebody's playing Warzone, I always get a fucking mid-roll ad for the U.S. Army, and it's so fucking annoying because obviously it's a
Only when you're
target
watching
audience.
Warzone or like in
Yeah, or
oh.
COD or whatever. Because obviously, like, they're targeting the 16, 17-year-old kids who don't know what the fuck they're doing in life after high school. And they like to play Call of Duty, so they think they can get into the army.
Mhm.
And so they're like, oh, bet the fucking army. I can just play COD in real life. I can
So
respawn for
what's
free.
the ad? The ad's like press R2 to join. Or something like that.
Nah, they're like,
There should be like 149, 150 waiting in the lobby. We need one more person. Are you in?
bro,
We need a full lobby, boys.
minimum 1 KD.
You gotta buy the
Um,
battle pass.
Nah, because they're always like, oh, fucking army strong. I don't know, I clearly every time I see the black and yellow thing pop up, like I just mute the ad and I just look away because it's so fucking annoying. Because it's like goarmy.com, and because obviously their targeted ad is goarmy.com/Boston. Like I'm not gonna go to the fucking Boston recruitment station just because I like playing Call of Duty. Stupid fucker.
Hey man, we need numbers out there to protect our
Hey
nation.
man, once I get drafted though, yo, it's a rip for fucking everybody, dude.
You're sniping everyone.
In high school, did you guys always have like that sus ass like army person in the lunchroom that would just like pass out flyers and shit? Did you guys have that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think they could target our TJ kids, but
Oh, yeah, true. Well,
No, I had that.
at least at
You know.
Westfield,
Yeah.
in my first high school, they would always have like a army stand at lunch, like fucking like literally 6 months of the year, and people would like walk up and, I mean, I don't even know what the guy would really even say other than just like, hey, here's a flyer, you should join us or whatever. But I never understood it, but I felt like it was always kind of predatory. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they have predator drones.
Yeah.
I was trying
Wait, so
not to
Christian,
laugh.
how did you describe the target audience again for the army ads?
People.
No, it's wait. How'd you describe it?
I believe I said they were people at the age of 18.
No, that's not the point I was making. Because you said what, 16 and 17-year-olds that like don't know what
I mean, they're
doing with
men, most likely,
Yeah.
because they're stupid. I
their- They don't know
mean,
what they're doing with their life. Yeah.
yeah. But I remember in my, because True and I went to, normal public schools, where, you're in touch with the real people.
Mhm.
However, I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. And obviously, what you do for fun, you shoot things. So, fucking match made in heaven, right? However, there were a lot of fucked up people in my school. So, every time the army man would come, stay in the lunchroom for a fucking day, people would go up to me like, oh, how many of insert racial slur here have you killed, in the army?
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, what do you think of 9/11? All those wonderful things that are funny to like 15-year-olds that, it's white kids. What do you want me to say? Like, what?
I mean, I think you don't like you could joke with about that stuff amongst like your peers, but definitely not to a person that's fucking
okay,
served
but
in
what you don't
war.
understand, no. What you don't understand is a lot of these. I'm not saying this is true of all people who serve and whatever, but from my experience, the people that came to my school had a really similar sense of humor because they never really grew up, and they obviously are not the people that are actually like going to the front lines and whatever. They have a similar sense of humor to that, so they're like, "Oh yeah, you're like 40/100 or whatever bullshit like that," Like,
You know what's weird though? Like
definitely-
every girl I know that's joined the army, like from like Facebook friends and stuff, like they're married now. Like they do that shit mad quick out in the army, bro. I don't understand it.
well,
I mean, like fair play to
I
you
know.
if you find that person, but like I mean,
Yeah, because like one of
No,
the
no, no.
people like goes somewhere far or something, so they want to get married before.
yeah.
No. There's also a special reason. It's that when you're doing either your basic training or something after that, because you get paid to do it, right?
Yeah.
You get an extra, I think it's like $20K a year if you're married.
What?
Oh,
No. Like I'm dead serious. Like they give you an extra like bonus stipend
Jesus.
if you're married.
No,
Bro,
That's
if
why
you're
so
married-
many.
now.
You save a lot more on taxes too. I'm pretty sure if you say that you're a married
Yeah.
like, veteran.
Mm.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think part of the reason is like, oh, young love and all that fake bullshit. But
The financial gain's very serious.
bro, dude, I think that's one of the reasons that like military marriages are so like have such a high divorce rate, because like you literally just marry like for the cash, and then like after
And
he
then-
comes back, you're like, oh shit, I actually don't really like this person.
Yeah, I don't
and then you
like
get-
I mean, that and also like military like stress, like and stuff, everything when you come
No,
back.
no.
I
Fake
mean, that's
news.
that's a serious thing too. I know we shouldn't be joking about that.
Joking about what? PTSD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, among our friends though.
Among us.
Oh yeah, among our
Among our
friends.
peers.
okay.
Among our peers.
I just ain't go to the army guy and joke about.
Oh
Uh,
no, this is the kid.
Yeah,
from high school.
dude. You remember that Bradley Cooper movie, American Sniper?
Yeah.
It was like for one of my friend's
Part four?
birthday. We went there to the theater to watch it. It was like really late,
Oh.
so it was like us in the front, near the front, and then just a couple in the back. And then these guys would make so many like COD jokes and all this bullshit, right? Like it was funny, but like I felt bad laughing because the movie's really serious and sad, like towards the end,
Yeah.
especially. Bro, after we got out of the theater, a couple walked by in front of us, and one of them, the guy was wearing a Wounded Warrior T-shirt, bro.
Oh my lord.
No. What do you say? What do you say?
He didn't say anything. They just like gave us a look and like walked away. But
Wait, how close were you to them? Like
You did in the front, right?
we
They were
were
in the back?
close. Like we were probably like 4 or 5 rows in front of them, but they could
Mhm.
definitely hear like everything we
Yeah,
were saying. We
definitely.
were like throwing popcorn at each other and shit. But
Oh, because you guys were
Yeah.
like the only people in the theater.
yeah,
Mm.
Dude, you gotta respect people who prestige, bro.
You should have asked. You should have asked when he saw the thing.
On the way out, he's like, "Hey, what prestige are you?"
Oh my god, we're the worst.
Yo, this show is gonna get progressively more offensive because we've run out of like PC things to say, so now it's all really coming out.
The only time I've ever been alone in a movie theater with my friends is during fucking Journey to the Center of the Earth. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah, the one with
No, did you make it?
What the fuck is that guy's name? John Cusack?
I didn't know any sax. No.
What'd you say?
Jesus.
Wait, isn't it not the same guy that's in 2012? Or is it a different guy?
Coney?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right about that actually. But yeah, it was
I
definitely
think I've seen some of it.
definitely a shite movie, which is why no one was there. But it's still fun. I think we played like hide and seek for a little bit.
But what?
Yeah.
in the theater
yeah.
room.
Well,
Okay.
It was like a boring part of the movie. It was like, "Hey, you're trying to play hide and seek?" We're like, "Bet."
Oh, did you go with like school friends or something? Or
yeah. I think
I
so.
thought you played hide and seek with your family in the theater.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure it's my school friends.
It's not the same. It's not John Cusack in Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh,
Oh.
whose sack was it?
It's a. Wait, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Tim Frazier.
I mean, I never recognized that name, but
He's in The Mummy, pretty sure. Or that could be John Cusack. I don't actually remember anymore. This is the same person in my mind.
Who's mummy?
Okay, Harshit, continue.
Sir.
Please save us.
Pause. Mad pause.
Alright, I got 2 things actually,
Harsha.
but
No.
okay.
What?
Why?
Harsha, that was a great fun fact. We're gonna run it back with some more fun facts.
Okay. So actually, before I start, I do have a question for Haran, because
Oh,
he's
shit.
the other one with the girlfriend. Do you and Bhavana fart in front of each other, or do you guys like control it?
I usually try to conceal it, I guess, but not like we don't like
Wait.
openly just fart in front of each other. No,
Man
I
says
mean, it's not
ghost.
purposeful, but it just kind of happens.
no. Like, I mean, like, probably like accidentally, but like usually, I try to like wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stopped giving a shit like a couple years ago.
You started dating him a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, like, I guess I meant 2 years ago, but like halfway through, I guess. Yeah. But I fart more than her. Like, I guess that's. But
But
they're not as like pungent.
Deadlier as her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So
she's,
Did
she's more
Did
fishy
she,
with it,
did she
you know?
clear this discussion?
How you gonna
she has
expose
no
it?
idea. She has no idea that I'm talking
Oh
about
my
this.
god.
Well, I
That's
mean,
so
It's okay. She'll still have
fucking
no
funny.
idea after we talk about it. so-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever. So then we like noticed this was something we noticed like some time ago, and then this past week she
Fuck
got a
yourselves in a
TikTok.
room?
No. She got a TikTok on her For You page, and it was like, so since men don't have like a uterus or anything, like what do they have down there in that area? Is it just like empty space or something? And then a doctor like stitched that video and responded to it, and apparently in that space, like men have a larger colon than women. Like
Mhm.
so in that empty space we just have a colon. So which makes us fart more. But this is also why girls' farts are more smellier than guys, just in general. So it's not just like an Amrita thing, which is why I was okay with sharing that. But yeah, fun fact: fart away, Haran.
Will do, man.
Permission to fart.
Do you think you'll still get slewed after this?
Huh?
You
Slewed? What does that mean?
Like, do you think
rinse
she'll
Amrita
get-
will
she'll
still
get
be
mad.
angry at you?
Oh. Whatever, man. She wouldn't even know.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Hey, no one be snitching on Harsha, right? Anyone listening?
Yeah.
All right, Ron. Now it's.
You watch
Why do you say it like that?
Yo,
That was the most unintimidating I've ever seen.
Okay, Haran, now it's your time to expose your girlfriend.
Ta-da.
I feel like I do that a lot anyway, so maybe this will be a change.
Yeah, no, it's a recurring segment.
Where we just went through our girlfriends.
No, it's just you so far, but Harsha decided to chip in this week.
Nah, nothing bad to say.
Not this week. We should come back
Not this week. No.
Oh, okay.
We'll check in with you in a couple.
Maybe because she
weeks.
was on the opposite coast, like the tensions were lower.
Oh, I thought the farts didn't go that far.
The farts. I couldn't smell it from here. Oh.
Speaking of really stinky, has anyone seen Wonder Woman 2?
Banger. That's a banger transition. Yeah, I watched it. Like I think a month ago now, maybe. Wait, no, that can't be right. It came out on Christmas Day, but it felt like
almost a month is 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think I watched like a week or two after it came out on HBO Max. But anyway, I watched it. I also watched it I started at 1 in the morning, so I think I ended at 3 in the morning. Probably some of the most painful 2 hours of my life, man. Just cause I went in knowing after I think Harsha and Trina had already told me oh, it's not good, and so I was like, okay, my expectations are low, I'm not expecting too much. I think my biggest problem with the movie is that it's supposed to be a superhero movie. It's supposed to be action filled, right? It's supposed to when you come out of it, you're gonna be thinking of those 2 battle scenes that you watch. You're holy shit, that was hype. That was good. That was good. Maybe the story was ass, but at least we got some good action. There was literally no good action in that movie, and there was 2 action scenes in a 2-hour movie where literally half of it was just her playing detective and just traveling across places and not doing much. And I don't know, it could have been a lot better. The first one, at least you come out of the first one, you're oh, at least that scene where she's walking through the trenches, that shit was hype. And then maybe another battle scene was pretty good. And okay, the last scene was all CGI, but literally all we got was shitty CGI, and then a parody fight at the beginning and in a mall scene where they clearly weren't taking it seriously. So I don't know. It's stupid. Oh, one more thing. They ended this movie the same as the last one, with her just talking to resolve the conflict again. This woman's a literal god. She could do whatever she wants, but every fucking literally the second movie now where she ends, her final battle is won by just talking to the people, or talking and sending some okay, a good message, but just hella corny. And I don't know. I just don't know what they were going for.
Man, just because she's a woman doesn't mean that she can't do wonders.
Christian, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. But no, I literally watched the first 15 minutes of the movie before it was time for us to play COD or some shit. And the first 15 minutes, like Haran was saying about the first fight scene, so shite, so shite.
I think it's supposed to be purposely shite.
But then I was okay, though.
No, because I think they're trying to play it off as oh, it's a 70s cheesy action movie where the action's not that good, so there's it's supposed to be a callback to those days. I think the original Wonder Woman Linda Carter was back in that time, so maybe it was a callback to then.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was okay, I'll let that one slide because it was a little comedic, I guess. But we'll just okay, I'll let that slide because I know later in the movie we're gonna get more action scenes. And I just kept waiting. So. But yeah, I think
I have no interest in watching this movie after any. Listen, from what you two have said, and Tarun's brother, I'm never ever watching a Wonder Woman movie.
I actually think the first one's not that bad.
Dude, the first one's shite too.
No, the second one's a lot worse.
The second one is definitely worse. But the first one is also fucking shit too. There's so many okay, I can pick a lot of story loopholes in Marvel movies too. But at least with those, the other parts of the movie want to make you give some sort of benefit of the doubt, you know what I mean? But with the fucking first Wonder Woman movie, I was so fucking done with every goddamn dumb decision and stupid fucking writing. The writing is so shit, dude. I don't want to I can't even pinpoint an exact example, but just as a whole, it's such a shit movie.
I felt Diana and Steve, I thought those two worked together. Like I think like that like probably like salvages that movie, like their chemistry, I guess. I don't know. I just if you're relying on like the writing and like the comedic interaction to carry an action movie, then that's like a different conversation, I think, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Listen, all I heard from this little conversation is that Haran hates women. So if anybody would like to correct me, do so now.
Yeah, if anyone actually wants to like defend Wonder Woman 2, like please, like I want to hear what you have to say, like how
Yeah.
you like the angle you
Yeah,
want to take.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
I actually just looked up the Rotten Tomatoes. Fucking audience score is 74%. How the fuck is it 74%? And what 6-year-olds got a Rotten Tomatoes account?
Just another L in
Oh.
the DC books, which is what they're accustomed to in the last like 5 years. Unfortunately.
Hey, but we just got rid of an L in the DC books. Ha ha ha. Anyway, Tarun, what did you just say? How many 6-year-olds? Okay, perfect. That leads me to a new question that we stole from somebody else. Tarun wrote this question in our question book or whatever the fuck it's called,
I didn't write
and
the question.
I don't feel
It's
like
Ron.
repeating it.
Fuck off.
It was.
No, we're talking about the other one, bro. The one that you wrote yesterday.
Oh, it's not here anymore, but I genuinely remember it.
Wait, you deleted it.
Wait, no, I didn't delete it. It's still there.
It should be under the Would You Rather, right? Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. If you had to have sex with 2 people at the combined age of 30, what would it be?
I think Harsha
There
should
is
answer it
literally
first.
there is no good answer to this question.
Yeah, I'm not answering this.
Absolutely not. No. Okay, well, obviously, this won't happen. Probably. So, it's not like our answer is going to be held against us in a
Okay,
court
so
of
like,
law.
all right. So technically, you would take someone over 18, and then whatever left is left, right? Because
So you would think that.
Because you could say like, oh, okay, we'll just like go for the the oldest combination, which would be what 15 and 15. But
That's so sus. That's so sus.
that's 2 cases. If you do 18 and 12,
He has a
there's only
point. He
one
has a
case.
point there.
Speaking like a real army recruiter right here.
Harsha's out here choosing 29 and 1, bro.
What do you mean?
Wait, what if you decide to have sex with a woman who's pregnant? That's basically 2 people.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
No. We don't take skimmers like that. Get the fuck outta
Skimmers.
here.
Stop trying to bend the question, Haran.
This is such a stupid question.
Yeah, I can't believe you wrote it in there, man. It's fucked.
So basically, Turing got this question from like a game show, I guess, on YouTube, where like they were basically, would they just like drink or answer the question?
Yeah.
So
Clearly,
basically, the
everyone
aim of the
got
game,
drunk.
yeah, basically the aim of the game was just to ask the most ludicrous questions, so you could get everyone drunk. So no one's gonna actually answer, right?
No,
No.
there's no right answer.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like you already did for all of us.
Yeah, I was just breaking it down, you know, as
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like the idea of having only one case on your hands after.
Yeah.
But one case is enough to go to jail, like to go to jail for life. So what's the point?
Hey, man. Some of us could get pardoned, you know?
If that were to happen to me, would you guys group up to
No.
be my attorneys to get me out?
Oh.
I think that
Also,
we
no.
go against you. You wouldn't want us to represent you.
Dude, no,
No,
the
I'd
way
rather-
we
I'd
play
rather-
code names, we would catch you another case, bro.
Oh.
Did you see the list of pardons that came out like at fucking 1 a.m.? Like this fucker's last night in office?
Yeah, it was like Lil Wayne and Kodak Black and shit.
Yeah. And a bunch of like, I'll be honest, there were like 130. Clearly, I did not read the whole list.
Definitely a
of names.
bunch
Only.
of white rich folk on there as well.
Yeah, but like even Lil Wayne and Kodak, it's not even because it's Lil Wayne and Kodak. It's because their lawyer is like mad good friends with Trump. And
So get that guy to
Kodak-
support you, Ron.
That guy.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
I'd
also
rather
Kodak.
get your guys is what's the word I'm talking about? I can't think of the
Idiocy?
word I'm saying. Huh?
Idiocy?
No. I was just say I can't think of the word. Just carry on.
Lawyering.
Verbal manipulation.
No, what's the word? Not lawyer. There's definitely a word, right? I just
A
can't
word
think
for
of it.
what?
For
What are you
like,
thinking
if you're
of?
lawyer. Oh, representation. That's
Ah,
also-
yes,
Mm.
that, yes.
I don't think. Hey, you know what? It's your fucking grave to die in. So, but yeah. Apparently, Kodak still has a rape case that wasn't pardoned. So he's probably still gonna be in jail.
That's tough.
I think it's just legally accurate.
I have no agreement here. Speaking
we'll,
of
we'll
Kodak.
represent we'll represent Haran. It's so stupid. I thought of something. We'll be in court representing Haran, and then our defense will be like, get a load of this guy, and then the people charging us will be like, oh, we already did.
Holy shit.
Bruh.
Honestly, I'm down to do it. for the meme, for the meme culture, for the meme culture.
No, can you just please graduate Stanford first before you get like thrown
Do I
out
in
for
my
that
life?
shit?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Actually, Stanford. Never mind. I can't.
We need to Stanford
I was gonna
prison
say
experiment.
Stanford has a good
Oh.
Stanford has a good history of people getting out of cases like that.
Yeah, shit school.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit school. We're gonna take an ad break.
Wait, what was the transition?
I said, speaking of shit school, we're gonna take an ad break because I have to go to the bathroom. So, all right, everybody, welcome back. Harsha, I've heard you have seen a movie
I have seen a
once
movie.
in your life.
Yesterday, Amrita and I watched this movie called "I'm Thinking of Ending Things." Have you guys heard of it?
Nice title.
Mm-mm.
Nice
Who's in
title.
it?
Have you watched Chernobyl on HBO?
Yes.
show?
I haven't seen
Yes,
it
I
yet, no.
have.
Turin, you know, what's her name? The name of the wife of the firefighter, like Ludmilla or something.
Oh, I didn't know she was like I thought that was like her
Okay.
only role, but okay, yeah, sure.
Yes, her. She's like the main character,
Oh.
and then the guy is from Friday Night Lights. Apparently, I haven't seen that, but
Hmm.
anyways, it's like a psychological thriller movie. So I thought it'd be kind of scary, but it was just fucking stupid. It was the stupidest movie I've ever seen. I think it was probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
No way. That bad?
Just because like I didn't understand it, and then I don't want to devote time to reading about a movie. Like, just tell me what it's about during the time that I'm dedicating to watching this movie. You know?
Man, the reviews are pretty
Yeah.
decent for it.
Yeah,
So
they're
have
all
you
like
heard of Wonder Woman
intellectuals or
2?
shit. At least they understood what was going on. So. But yeah,
oh
we
shit! It's the
fig-
guy. It's the guy that's in Black Mirror as like the captain of the ship in that first season of first episode of season 4.
Oh,
You
no
remember that?
way. Yeah.
Do you actually know what I'm talking about? Or you just fucking around?
No, I think I do. Is that the
Yeah.
Is that the Star Trekky episode or no?
Yeah, the one that had like Ted's wife from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that bitch too, but yeah.
That was a crazy episode.
But yeah, we decided to watch the movie just because like we googled like best movies on Netflix this year, whatever.
Mhm.
It was probably one of the
It was
worst.
only
But
been 3
it's
weeks.
so it starts off with wait, can I just like spoil it for you? Are you gonna watch
Yeah,
it?
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the way
Yeah,
you're selling it. I feel
Okay,
like
fuck
that
yeah.
would be
Okay, yeah.
But we don't have
Spoilers
we don't
ahead.
have the we don't have the approval of our audience. So
Whatever,
Fuck our
spoiler
audience.
alert.
Yo, for all fucking 3 of you, if you don't want to hear about this goddamn fucking movie, then just end the podcast here, okay? All right, Harsha, go ahead.
Yeah, so it starts with this girl who's like talking to the audience, I
out.
guess, saying I'm thinking of ending things. And then we later figured out that she's talking about her boyfriend. So like she goes in the
Oh,
car
nice.
with her boyfriend and they're driving to his parents' house to like just to like visit them and have dinner, right? And it's kind of far in rural part of town. And he told her like obviously he told his parents about her, but she never told her parents about him just because she doesn't give a shit about the relationship and all that, right? Whatever. Fast forward, they get to the house and the mom and dad are there and they're really old and like kind of crazy. So it's just a
like Get
weird,
Out.
awkward. That's what I thought at first, and it was just like a weird, awkward dinner. And she's trying to leave just because she needs to go home and do work, and there's a blizzard outside, so she's trying to get out of there as fast as possible. And she notices like like weird shit in the house, like scratches on the door, a dog, but there's a picture of a dog in black and white on the frame that looks exactly like this dog. So like the dog's dead, but the dog is still in front of her, and like all this like other weird shit. And then they're suddenly showing like images of her in the house, like at the dinner table, but then everyone else is just gone and she's by herself at some points. But then at some points this transitions to like a full dinner table of everybody sitting there, and so it's really confusing. And then also she like ends up in like the boyfriend's childhood room where she sees all this weird shit and like pictures of her, and also and like whatever, right? Shit's like being really weird. And then at
Is there
one
any
point
dialogue with this, or
there's dialogue, but it's like meaningless.
Oh.
And so then at some point she sees like the mom and the dad in the house, but they're like different ages. They're like really really old or like really really young.
Mhm.
And
did they got a slider on, bro? That'd be hype. A real life slider.
so
Did they combine for the age of 30?
and then but at some point they eventually like finally leave and they're like driving back, but the drive back is really really long and they never actually make it back to the town because like the boyfriend's just taking like a bunch of detours and like they stop for ice cream and like all this shit. And then at the end and then throughout this whole thing they're showing this janitor in a high school who's really old, and like that's just like in the middle of this whole movie. And then at the end of the drive, when they're trying to drive back home, they end up at the same high school of the janitor, and then the janitor's working, and then she sees the janitor, and then it turns into a play where they're all just dancing, and then it turns into this janitor is just walking naked outside and crying, and there's a lot of other bullshit going on. That's the whole movie.
What?
All right, this movie has just taught me that like if you don't want to be with somebody, just ghost them.
That sounds like the
And then-
laziest writing I've ever heard. I feel like they're probably trying to go with something, and then they realize they like cornered themselves into a hole, and they're like, I like to make it a fucking play, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah, apparently the play part was just random. The director was like, "Yeah, just throw it in there."
That's what I'm saying. That's like the laziest. That's literally the laziest
Bruh.
writing, bro. The laziest writing in a movie is when like shit gets really weird, and like instead of like making it even weirder, or like at least you're trying to make some sense of it, you just like, oh, it was just a dream, or it's just it's just like another
So-
movie we're watching.
So I was reading some of it this morning during work, and apparently the girl never existed. It's just like the imagination of the boyfriend, and because he just like dreaming of this girl, and the fact that the parents' ages are shifting from old to young is because he doesn't know like where in his life should this girl be, and like basically the janitor is the guy, but just older.
Okay, I mean that's kind of interesting. That's not that
It's
bad.
fucking dumb, man. It was
Inception shit.
It was,
But just very
not even
poorly
good, though.
done. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
it was terrible. I wasted my 2 hours and whatever.
Was as mad at the movie as you are?
I don't think she was mad. She was just like, "What the hell's going on?" I think I was mad because Colin Sexton was popping off, like on the side.
Doesn't Amrutha like shit TV and like content?
Like
That's one
she
way of
likes-
putting it.
No, I'm not saying her. She has, like,
Doesn't
shit
movie have like
taste.
the
I'm
worst TV taste of
Yeah.
everyone I know?
Yeah.
She likes the shittiest
Right.
people too. Fuck.
Dom
No,
Trump.
you know what I'm saying, right?
I
Like-
think we got a title
like-
for this week's episode, guys.
Like what? Fuck Amrutha.
Yeah, basically is what it sounds like.
No, but you know what I mean, right? Like shitty reality TV or like
Yeah, but that's like kind of funny at least, right? It's just stupid and funny, and it makes sense. It's not like intellectual.
intellectual.
Intellectual. I found the body in electrical. The body's electrical.
My man's playing Among Us. That's hilarious.
So I thought it was gonna be scary too or something, but it was just really weird. So yeah, I really recommend watching it if you want to end things after.
I actually do have
If
a
you wanna
good
end
movie
your life,
recommendation that I
honestly.
saw recently.
Yeah, true.
What do that be?
I actually have a good movie recommendation for a movie that I saw recently. It's called
Oh, that's-
Run. It's on Hulu. Have you guys ever seen it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Heard
So
of it.
actually, the director's Indian, but
oh, I
M. Night
haven't heard of it.
Shyamalan?
no, no, he's like some young man's. I don't know, but it was like it was a really good movie. It's like a thriller sort of thing. I'm trying to see what I could compare it to, but I don't
Is it
know.
like a
I,
indie film or like high budget or what are we talking?
it's pretty low budget, but I'm pretty sure he made like a fuck ton of money
Money
from it.
off it.
Yeah, like it was a really fucking good movie. Um, yeah, just watch it. I don't want to spoil too much, just because like a lot happens. But watch it. It's a good thriller.
You said the movie's called Run, right?
Yes.
I was just thinking of 151 Rum, bro, and then True Run rapping it.
Yeah, I'm an amazing rapper.
Yeah, you want to say that? You want to say the first few lines of that song?
Yeah, 151 realm.
Uh huh.
That's it. 3 lines, bro.
I haven't seen any movies recently. I think. Yeah, I've just been watching like YouTube basically.
Recently, I saw Love Guaranteed on Netflix.
All right, listen, you watch a lot of shit, okay?
It's also garbage.
Did Amrita recommend this one?
Oh, we were trying to watch something that was like short and it was a rom com. So
Yeah,
like,
but she
didn't
chose
know
it,
if it was
right?
good. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Bro, this is
Actually, wait, no, I
violation.
watched. I did watch Soul recently.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty
Yeah.
good, but I felt like the ending of that was pretty abrupt. I don't know. That's what we were like. That's how I felt when I finished watching it. But
Yeah, I feel that, but
I think I get the message they were trying to get at the end. I think it was a good thing that it ended like that and like let the audience like come up with their own imagination of what happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, if you definitely watch Soul just for the fucking like animation too. It's such a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that some people
Prom-
were kind of disappointed in the movie, because like the main character is like a black man, but he, for the most part, he's like
of course.
some-
Yeah, I read about
he's like something else, or he was voiced by a white woman for most of the time, like things like that. Like people were kind of disappointed in that.
Yeah, people were like saying like there's like they tend to like dehumanize black characters when they like do animation for them. Like then they're like citing like Princess and the Frog, and there was like something else too that they were talking about.
Mhm.
And I get that to a certain extent. But my favorite Disney character is still Frozone, and he's very much human.
Yeah. I guess he's not like the main.
Yeah, he's not. He's a
Yeah.
sidekick. Yeah.
Wait, am I tripping, or I thought Jamie Foxx was the voice actor for?
Yeah.
No,
So
he is,
the
but-
problem is like like when 22, or I forgot the number anyway.
Yeah,
already.
22.
Yeah, like goes into his body. I don't want to say this because I think I'm ruining the movie. But okay, I'll just tell you. Yeah, and then like Tina Fey is like the one talking through his body, and like all we hear is Tina Fey's voice in his body. That's what people are saying. Like they're saying like even one of the black guys, like, the main star. I mean, like I get what they're saying, and I feel like it's definitely a message, but
Or he was like a cat for some time, you know?
yeah, like he's not always like in his own body, like expressing himself, I guess.
I don't necessarily agree with that, because like that's just part of the story. Like
Yeah, their just point is like we finally have like a black lead character, like we should like let him be in his body, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I mean yeah,
But I think the most valuable thing was him being outside of his body, because he realized like how like 22 like could handle situations better than he could, and like that helped for him like to be a better person in general. Yeah.
Very interesting, because we've talked about this before when we had the entertainment episode with Amrita and her shitty takes, but but to also bring it full circle, we as part of Biden being president and all that fun stuff, we're back into the Paris Climate Agreement again, which is dope. Which also brings it full circle, because one of our first episodes was on
Earth
the
Day.
Earth.
Yeah.
Haran, do you have any new information that you may have learned recently about how the fuck we can not die fast?
I actually haven't read into the like the actual details of what Biden has agreed to, but
No,
did-
I mean like because now you have more study at Stanford, you know.
Oh yeah,
Big-
but
big
I
brain, man, you know?
haven't done more energy research since then. Like that was just like the week long course.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you
Everything I've done so
disappoint
far
me
has
in
been
many
like
ways.
very theoretical. Like
Sell out.
what?
I said sell out.
So why you said chill out?
No.
Okay, but tell us how to save the world.
Tell us how to save the world. I mean, I think what I said before, just like educate yourself on what's going on, especially now like that we're like kind of
Okay,
like
but what if
waking
I'm
up,
lazy and I don't want to do my own research? Tell me what to do.
I'm not the voice of reason here, bro. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, turn
There's
off your
every-
lights, take a 5-minute shower, brush your teeth.
Alexa, bedroom lamp
Every
off.
small act that you do to help preserve this earth will be remembered in. Oh, okay. Christian has left the chat.
No, you said turn my lights off.
But yeah, every small act you can do to help preserve the earth will, will add up over time. And I mean, I feel like it's hard to measure your direct impact on like this goal we're all trying to work towards, but just be mindful of what you've done and like how you can change your past behavior. That's what I would say. But in reality, it's really up to like our leaders of like every like nation to like ramp up the guidelines and the I forgot, I can't speak right now. I can't find the words I'm trying to say. But anyway, it's up to the leaders to basically like enforce these policies and make sure like their citizens abide by it. And if that happens, I think we can help prolong our self-destruction.
Well, because like it's not gonna affect us.
Yeah,
really.
it's gonna affect
It's
our
gonna
generations, but it's not even like that like far off. Like it's just like it's
No,
kinda
I
like
agree. It'd be
immediate
like either
generation.
our kids or our grandkids.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Yeah, I think we could all do a better job. Of it's our environment. It's what we make of it. Let's all finish on one positive thing that we're either looking forward to or something else. I don't know. A good thing, because I feel like a lot of lockdown has been just repetitive, like bullshit, Harsha, you can't say that you passed your AWS exam.
but congrats on that, by
Well,
the way. I don't think we've said
thank
that in
you.
the
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
yet.
That was fire.
Congrats,
But
you
like you can't
beast.
say that.
Can we insert like a crowd cheering noise? You have that? Or-
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
we don't have the facility.
Oh, this
for
is
that.
something. Okay, this is something I don't mind sharing about it. So, after you take the test, it tells you just pass or fail, right? So mine said pass. I was like, oh, bet. The next day they email you your score. So the max score you can get is 1,000, like based on like the questions, and some of them have multiple answers, so it's kind of scaled.
Wait. Can we guess?
What's the passing score, by the way?
Passing score is 720, so like
730.
730 roughly.
No.
850.
Okay,
I don't know.
990.
We just took all ends of the spectrum.
Turner is closest.
725.
26.
Holy shit!
My guy,
You're
my
so
guy,
clutch.
yo.
You're so clutch.
If I got like one thing wrong, I would have failed.
That's insane. When you took it, did you like? How did you feel about it? Did you felt?
Oh,
like it was a
I
pass,
took it and then I went through and I counted all the ones I was unsure about. There's 65 questions. I was unsure about 29. And I was like, oh, if I get half of them right, maybe I'll pass.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
before this, like
Huh?
I took about 15 practice tests. And I remember in December, one of my goals was to pass a practice test. That was the only one I ever passed.
Yo, that's
What was
fire,
your
man.
score on that practice test? Do you remember?
Yeah, like 80%.
I mean, it's not
You
that far.
Perform
off.
under the pressure, man. Respect. But so like this stuff, do you just need the certification, or like will this the stuff that you learned actually like help you going forward?
It will help you in work, but like I'll just Google it then,
Yeah, fair enough.
And I have to retake it in 3 years if I want to keep the certification.
What?
Yeah, because shit
Wait, like,
changes.
Every 3 years you got to take this?
If I still want this, yeah.
No shit. I feel like they're making like people that are like 50 and stuff taking this exam every 3 years.
Yeah, but I don't think people that are 50 like do this anymore.
Okay, fair enough. Damn, dude, that's kind of stupid.
Bro, but basically you just need it so that you can get a job, bro. Once you
that's
get
all.
the job, you don't need to retake that shit because who gives a fuck? You already have the job.
Yeah.
Bro, you can just return your diploma.
No,
too.
but they care. That's the only reason I took it. Because they're like 100.
Like once you have it, right? And say I'm switching a job, they see it on my resume, okay, I have it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once I have it and I like use it at work, they're not gonna be like, oh, you
But do you
have
really
to like
know?
retake this. Yeah,
Do
you
you
have to
really?
retake this at the end of the 3 years, otherwise you're fired. Like they're not gonna do
Yeah, that's true.
How did it feel to study for a test again? I guess it hadn't been that long for you because you also studied for your GMAT, but I mean.
Yeah, I've been like continuously studying, man, for like the longest time. I don't even remember what it's.
For
Now I
12
feel
years.
free.
You enjoy studying though, I feel like.
It gives me something to do. Yeah, now I feel kind of useless, but I get into it.
Harsh
I
is
like
free
check
and
it,
useless.
I'll like check out a book or something.
You mean like look at it or like?
Read it.
Maybe that bored, bro.
Damn, nice curves right there. All right, so what's a positive thing? Haran, you're a negative guy. What's a positive thing?
I'm looking forward to Liverpool getting their first win of 2021. Because until then, I'm just living in depression and pain at all times.
All right, we're just gonna ignore the fact that it's been over 470 minutes since they last scored a goal. So
Yeah, we haven't not scored a goal, and we haven't gotten a win since this year started.
hey man, good luck next year. I mean, I can't really say much either, but I'm looking forward to getting my PS5.
And I'm looking forward to playing my PS5.
Honestly, we should try and run some more. Oh, that's something we did. We played Rocket League with Ankit and Arth that you guys have heard.
Former
on the
stars
podcast.
of the podcast, yeah.
I didn't say that, but no, that was actually really fun. I thought Haran doesn't know how the fuck to play the game.
Dude,
but
I am the
that's
most
okay.
lost on that game.
Yeah, I played a
That's-
Rocket
I
League
thought
with
it was
him
really
this past weekend. It was hard on split screen, but
Was she better than me?
she couldn't steer either when it was on ball cam. But then she took it off ball cam, and then it was better for her.
I think I'm just oversteering and I'm not getting used to it. So I need to just get used to it.
We won one game because the other team forfeited.
Oh, you
Nice.
played online?
We take those.
Like casual online, yeah.
Oh, damn, that's hype.
We take those. All right, Harsha, what's another positive thing? Hit me with it.
So the next 2 weeks I'm on call for work, which means that if shit happens, I have to like just monitor it and fix it the next day.
I said positive. You know that, right?
So the positive thing is I'm looking forward to being off call the next
Okay.
2 weeks. It started today.
Okay. Oh, okay. Does it actually change like your sleep schedule?
Nah, usually like since we're not in full production, it doesn't matter because we haven't after that February date though, then it matters.
Hmm.
But I got it right before that, so I'm lucky. I get it. I don't have it for 3 months after.
Well, those are all good things that I think we can all look forward to in the next few weeks, and we hope that you guys can look forward.
I thought you were
What?
gonna say, well, those are all good things that are good.
And that's good.
But yeah, hopefully you guys can look forward to episode 44, 45 in the coming weeks. I think next week we're gonna have a very I don't know the adjectives to use here. Rambunctious.
Polarizing.
Polarizing.
That's a very good word. Polarizing. What's the word?
Raucous?
No.
A very dear friend of ours.
A very opinionated person
Mm.
who likes to assert.
That is very
Uh,
fair.
Anyway, we hope you guys tune in, and we're all looking forward to both recording and hearing that episode. So that's all for 43, and we'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.